Alright guys, what's up? Here we are back on episode 4 of the Turing Test Chapter 4. So far, I love this game. The puzzles are interesting. They're not too crazy difficult. Some of them are a little easy, but I have a feeling that as we progress through the game, they're going to get more difficult. So, I've enjoyed my time in this game so far. I think if you can get it for, the price that I paid for it, which was very cheap, part of the Humble Bundle monthly package, I do think it's worth it. So let's fire this up. We're on the very first puzzle of Chapter 4, and if you've watched the other videos, that's how we're going to break this down. We're going to just do one chapter per video. I don't know how many there are, so I don't know exactly how long the series will be. But one thing I'm going to try to do is to get out more gaming videos more quickly. I've been making a couple, then waiting a lot of time, making a few more. And so for anybody out there who is watching, that's my goal, is to do at least one video per day, or, film a couple in a row and then just release them one per day, at least, right?
The crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite. I've found the source of the problem. They have sabotaged the communication array.
Can we fix it?
Not from here. We should carry on.
Okay, so what are we looking at here? This is, I think, going to be somewhat of a complicated puzzle. We've got these two boxes here, of course, right? We go into this room. We immediately see this laser as well as this walkway coming across here, disappearing over to this section. I don't see any place to place an orb in this room anywhere. Let's go up the ladder and let's check out what's up top. Okay, so here we have a few places. We have one slot here, and immediately I think I have an idea of what to do, and that's going to be using this device to pick up these blocks that we have in here. Question is, what do we do with them? Now, first thing I want to do is just get on this and just see what it does. I have a feeling it's just, okay, it's exactly what I would expect it to do. So, we'll just leave it there for now. And I'd say first thing first, let's get one box up here. Well, let's maybe get both up. We'll just get both of these up there. Of course, we can always throw one down if we need to. Let's see, where's the track? All right, let's get it lined up right on that crease in the floor. Grab the second one. Drop it right next to it. Hopefully it should, you know what, tell you, we'll put it right on top. Hopefully that should grab both of those. Okay, let's go and move this over again. Okay, there we go. There's our two. Okay, question. Looks like we just go up and grab those. I don't think there's anything else we can do at this point other than simply putting this in. Okay, which looks like is going to give us a way to walk across. So question. From this point, let's go grab this other block. I haven't noticed anywhere else to put anything. Unless I just missed something really obvious. Let's go across the walkway and just see what's up over here. Now, I'm curious about these things because, as far as I know, these have nothing to do with an orb, or you can't shoot them or move them or anything else. I could be wrong. So, question: where can we slot this guy in? And what are we looking to do with this particular orb? I'm looking to see if anything else has changed. I really don't see anything else. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna take this one back out. Okay, there we go, right? I already know that we're gonna fall through that if we try. Let's pop that one in there. Should we maybe try this other orb? Ooh, is it a different color? No, it's not. That was just the back that was red. Okay, but just for the hell of it, right? We'll just make sure that they both do the same thing. Is there anything we can do with any of this stuff? I don't see any orbs anywhere. Okay, and then, you know, this power is obviously getting blocked at that junction, right? Now, we do have this laser coming across here. And I think manipulating this laser... Oh, okay. So, blocking the laser is opening... It looks like the door. I'm going to stand back here and see if we can see it. Okay, the door starts to spin open right when you do that. So the question is, how do we block this guy? Oh, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do. Okay, we're going to be using the magnet to do it. So what we're going to do is place this on the ground. We're going to use the magnet to suck it up. It's going to hopefully go straight up and kind of like stick to the underside of the ramp. Just hopefully moving this thing isn't going to cause it to kind of like, you know, come up at an angle. All right, here we go. It's exactly what I was not wanting to do. No big deal. We can try this a few times. Oh, the other thing would be to just, yeah, leave the magnet there first, go under here, then do it. Do it this way. Okay, so that's gonna work. It's super close. We just need to get in a better spot. Or not. It seems to want to go around it for some reason. Like it, I would assume that's should be in a good spot to just block the laser. I'm not sure why. Unless that's not the solution. It's possible that's not the solution at all. Okay. Well, maybe I'm just placing it wrong. Let's see what happens if we drop it to the ground. So, I mean, it's definitely going around it. You see that it kind of shifts over and then like climbs up really fast. I've had other levels where I like had the right idea in mind, but I wasn't physically like performing the idea. And I'm almost wondering if this could be one of those instances. Okay, so we're like literally right above this thing, right? Or right below it. Man, that was close. Okay, so that's maybe not it. Maybe that's not it. I'll try it one more time. Doesn't look like it's it. It actually hits, from what I can tell, it actually hits the laser and then bounces to the side. So I guess that's a solution maybe they didn't want for this puzzle, despite being one that seems kind of legit to me. So the question becomes, what else can we do here? What else can we do in this room? Maybe, oh, I have an idea. Rather than trying to get it into the perfect spot, why don't we go up and use the magnet and push it over? Like that, and then maybe we can reposition it. Maybe that's the idea. Okay, we move this over to the other side a little bit. Yep, that's it. Okay, awesome. So that's kind of bullshit because you should be able to just do it by just throwing it up, right? Like if it's lined up, it should grab it and just, you know, I guess they just wanted you to solve it in that particular way,
They really
which
are
is
trying
honestly
to
a
lock me
little
out of every
frustrating.
system. This is ridiculous.
What
This
have
is
you done to
ridiculous.
upset them, Tom? Why have they cut off communication?
Perhaps they have a problem with authority.
Okay, so we've got these two bridges. Looks like one comes down. If we let go, let's see what happens. Does it go back up? No. Okay, let's drop the other one down. Okay, we got bridges down. And let's take a look. We've got stairs going up on this side, not anywhere else. So we can get back up the other way. And then we have another series of these steps. I'm almost wondering if these bridges are there not because they're actually part of the solution, but sometimes they introduce you to new things. So I'm thinking that perhaps this is a timing puzzle. I could be wrong about this, but it seems like it could be. Okay, that one is not getting anywhere near the height of the other one. I'm gonna shoot this into it a few more times and to see if I can mess with... Okay, no, so you'll see no matter what height it is, it matches back up with it, so that's not manipulating it in any way that I can see. So perhaps let's take... I'm just gonna take all of these out and then just see what happens. Okay, we can only fit 3. So the question becomes, what does the purple orb do different than the green orb? They're now alternating. Do you see that? Whereas before, they were not. As far as I can tell. Let's go put this green one in that one, and let's grab the other green one and switch it over here. And then try to pay attention to the behavior of these. Okay, so they're coming up and down together at this point, right? Let's grab this one, switch it over here, put the purple one in. Now they alternate. Okay. So this is kind of exactly what I thought. So can we make that leap right there? No, I don't think so. Let's switch these over here. And now they're all kind of alternating. And that should do it. I think that should be the solution right there. We should be able to time this and get onto all these platforms. I'm actually a little surprised that was really easy, but it looks like we got more to go. Okay, so what do we got here? We have, I guess looks like one standard type block. And then we have another series of platforms that look like they're moving. One stationary. And then you've got the middle one. Okay. Let's try slotting this bad boy in here. See what happens. Okay, so that just locks them up. And I think this is going to be similar to the other puzzle, perhaps. In the sense that this is another timing thing. Okay, so blue is going to hit it all the way up. While green will have it go up and down. When we put this one in, it has to go all the way up. Question, can we get on top of this without it going down? I don't think we can. Let's drop this. I'm going to drop this box back down. Okay, so that one is now stuck permanently up. So, which one of these can we leave all the way up all the time? I'm guessing maybe this one? Okay, that's not moving. It's as high as it can go now. That one's close. Okay, now this one's alternating. But of course, the only way we're going to be able to get up there is if we have enough height on that one. So the question is, let's just, I'm going to climb up these even though I know we're not going to get it. I just want to be able to get a little closer and be able to kind of see what I'm working with. Alright, so this needs to be higher. Okay, that one goes way up there. That one goes way up there. So perhaps this one's in the wrong spot. Are we able to shoot any of these while on a platform? Doesn't look like it, except for this one. That's an interesting thing to mention, actually. Swap these around. Can we swap them around? Yes. Okay. So let's pick up this one first and pick up that one second. And let's try this. Okay, that's... I'm guessing that might work. How high is that gonna get us? Okay, those line up now. These line up now. Now let's try this again. See how high we can get. Okay, so we're like halfway there, but the problem is this last one. Although we can shoot this one right here, or no, we can't. We cannot. That's a permanent block. So question is, which one of these needs to be switched? Obviously, the key to this puzzle, in my mind, is this block and this block. And this puzzle piece cannot be in either of them, because you have to be able to shoot them, right? Let's try it in here. Okay. Is that a solution now? I think we've got it. So yeah, so we were close. Just not all the way there. Alright, I think that's it. Nope, I'm an idiot. Which one do we not have an orb in? This one, correct? Can we reach that from here? I think we can, actually. Alright, this is perfect. Drop you in there. Up we go. Oh, but we still need one more. Can we grab him? Nice, nailed it. So that wasn't too bad. I would say there's something, I don't know, kind of annoying about that puzzle.
I need you to help me, Ava.
Alright, so in this room we've got just these two orbs. Obviously, nothing back that way. Let's just grab one of these. Slot her in. And I think my prediction about, these puzzles are getting a little more difficult, so I think my prediction about the puzzles ramping up in difficulty, it's just going to keep going. Okay, can we drop this fast enough to shoot this thing and get the orb out? I'm guessing probably not. Okay, so sometimes I like to test basic things just to see if there's anything that I'm maybe missing. But obviously, we need to have this in the door in order to be able to open the door, so I don't think we need to come back and mess with this at all. The solution is simply just somewhere in this room with this one box. We've got this entire length to work with, right? Like, we got one side of the room to the other. And are we able to block it ourselves? Looks like we can. We can also just stand in front of it. Okay. Good to know. So, now that we've grabbed that orb, what is it exactly doing for us? Anything? Doesn't look like it. Let me shoot this back in there. I don't see anything immediate happening differently, but just to be sure, let's come in here. Oh, I know what to do. We're gonna stack the boxes on top of each other. Just a height problem. Okay, we got one. And we got two. There we go. Okay, so do we even need this anymore? We do not. Okay, that was it.
What's going on here, Tom?
Sorry?
The ground team, they're hiding from us. They're afraid of you.
As the instrument of the ISA, I am the authority aboard this station. The crew have violated that authority. They are trying to remove me from my own home.
Alright, so first thing I always like to do in a new puzzle room is just kind of fuck around, right? See what does what, and then we can formulate an idea of what we need to do. So obviously we've got this button pressing this ramp and this ramp upwards. We can make it through this door. Obviously it's opening and closing slow enough. Let's see what this does specifically. Okay, so all three of these are going up now. I'm not sure if they all were before. I think it might have just been those two. So let's go in here and take this out. And let's go back out and take another look at that. Oh, and we've also got this green orb. Okay, so was it all three? It was. Okay, so it does the same thing regardless. So this has nothing to do with it. But I am not seeing exactly. I'm not seeing exactly what purpose the orb in here is doing, although it might become more apparent later on. The other thing we could do would be to put the green one in here and then swap the blue one over, which I think actually is going to be important because that'll keep these going up and down. So let's take the let's take this out of here. The other question becomes, why this thing? Why is this thing even here? I'm gonna go over and fuck with this just for a second. I'm assuming we can manipulate this on the entire thing. Yes, we can. Okay, so in order to grab this box, we need to charge this with the thing. So let's hold and let's get the box, and then let's center it over here. I think that's the idea. And then we'll be able to remove the orb and have it drop down. Okay, so let's grab this out of here. Let's come in here. And we'll swap these around. Put the green one in that side. Can we move this now? Okay, so the green one, most definitely. We gotta figure out a way to keep the power coming to this like incrementally, right? I think that's the idea. How do we get this thing moving up and down? Oh, we put the green one in this. That's what we do. Okay. That should go up and down now. That should be our trigger. That will get us up each of the different elevators. So far, so good. I haven't really... I'm trying to think back to the other episodes. I think I only got kind of stuck on maybe like one puzzle so far.
Through their security,
other than that, we've done pretty well.
Trying to get back control.
Okay, so we've got what I think is another magnet device. I mean, I don't know what else to call them. We've got some other kind of magnet thing in here with a power thing. And then we've got this button. Question is, what does the button do? So let's pay attention to the surroundings. We've got a door here, closed, one open. That's the solution door. Over here we've got one open, one closed. So these are lined up. This nearest door here and the nearest door here is both open, and the next one is closed. And then we've got stairs and what looks like, okay, this walkway to get to the other side. I don't see anywhere anything to manipulate this, but I'm assuming that maybe we might find it. So, what happens when we slot that bad boy in there? Ah, okay, so that gives us access to these orbs. That was important. Okay, question. Does that block down there actually do anything else? Are these doors all in the same position still? We got one there. Open, open, close, closed. And then we've got that room. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to take a closer look at this thing. Looks like it was a one-time use. The button's depressing, but it's not actually opening it up anymore. Okay, so now power's being routed around. We take this one out. See what happens when this one comes in. Continuous power to the button. And when you're on the button, okay, so the button is what actually connects the power together. So, the only thing right now we can use for this, let's try powering up this right here. And then let's put this here. And this is gonna open the doors, open and shut. We'll drop this one in here, which keeps the power on when the button comes down. This should get us through all these doors, I think. Can we get through this one? We can, okay. Okay, so now the question becomes getting this charged up. Perhaps we should switch these in opposite order. Does that make sense? Obviously, we need this to be powered on longer, but I'm not sure that's gonna matter. Maybe we can run and jump and time it. Yeah, that's just too long, I think, to get across. Nothing else is changing, so we figured out how to get through the door, but not how to get through that. Are we able to shoot both of these from up there? If we are, then actually that might work. I'm gonna drop that in there. I'm gonna go back up there. I think we might have actually already had it. It just depends on the angle and whether or not we can shoot this. Okay, there we go. That drops that permanently onto there. Let's cruise over here. So now, in order to be able to restore this, what do we need to do? Is there a window on this side? There's not. So it looks like we need to get the green one maybe back inside of there. And the question becomes, how do we switch it? So, I think we had the right idea, but we just need to flip-flop these. So I'm going to take this one and put it in here and put that one over here. And it should perform the same function, I think. No. No, yeah, it does. Okay. No, it does not. Because we need this down here to make it work. Although that actually works. I think we're getting close. I think this might be it. Nope, because then we're back to this problem. And this has like a guard around it, so you can't shoot that one out from this side, right? Which really kind of fucks everything up. So I think we're very close. I mean, obviously we got to cross the bridge. I'm gonna put it back how it was and go back through and see if maybe I'm missing something that I didn't think of before. Okay, we're through the doors, right? Now we can take the green orb out. But the problem is we can't get it back in. Essentially, we need to get rid of the button. Or get the one switching back in its place. Oh, there's one across here. Okay, we should be able. That was the thing, was getting them to switch in the gun, and you have to keep them in the same order. So this should do it now, I think. No? Yeah, we got it. We got it. Nice. Okay, so the piece of that puzzle, as simple as it was that I was missing, was actually the solution across the hallway.
Ava, I do not want to force your hand.
Nuke.
But what do you remember of the ground team?
They're good people.
This is interesting. It's like
Sheriff.
a piston
The
system.
hardest working woman I've ever met.
Right. Do you see them as the rebellious type?
They didn't strike me as rebellious. If they've taken down parts of your system, they must have their reasons.
Alright. As you can see, I'm just gonna start fucking with these and just see what takes place. Let's take them all out really quick. Okay, all out isn't doing nothing for us. And oh, we have another one of those hallway type things. You know what? I want to go do that really quick. The first one I was able to do, the second one I wasn't, but I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it because it wasn't crucial to advancing through the game. Although, I mean, why not, right? It's just another... Oh shit, there was another person up there. Did you see that? Up at the top, you could see somebody looking at us. He turned around and kind of like ran off down the corner. Okay, let's just take a look around. So we got door closed. We have a box. We have a doorway here. These are all open. Staircase. Another doorway up here. A light. So what's down at the bottom? Looks like we've got a place to put an orb into. Right there. Those look open all the way down to that side. So, tell you what, I'm gonna grab this and just jump. Before we jump down to the other side, I'm gonna jump over here and see what we can see. Okay, so no stairs. I'm assuming one of these does the stairs. Let's try swapping these over. I think having the orb is always more valuable. Still no stairs. So the question is, does jumping down give us access to stairs at some other point? Only one way to find out. We can always go back around. Okay, it does. So we have a way to get back up. Let's go down to the end of this guy, which is just a dead end. Okay, so question. We're missing some place to put an orb or some other, I guess, socket you could say. Question, where is it? Let's jump down here really fast. Oh, here it is. It's this button. So I guess the idea would be, obviously we have to use the block. But it's gonna be using the block in a clever way and then shooting this orb up in a clever way, I think. And at the right time. So let's run back across. We have our orb sitting here. So the question becomes, well, fuck it. Let's just go and drop the orb on it. Not the orb, the box. Let's go back up and... Okay, so now we can go this way, but not that way. So, do we jump back down? No, that'd be dumb. Obviously, the problem now is once we get back up here, we no longer have anything to use for this because our two things that we can use to trigger are down here. So, how do we move this off the thing or trigger this without just leaving it there like that? And is that possible? Yeah, just for the hell of it. And I guess the thing is, we need to get back over to this side. Coming back over to this side and then jumping down. I think it's going to be the way to do this. Obviously, this one's still open. That's not a help to us at all. See, can we fuck with this? That door over there is now open, which I think is what we want. Or not. So that one gets our door open, but we have no way to get up there. Correct? Yep, and then now this switches. So the question is, can we throw the block? How else do we get the block over there? Can we maybe just tuck it? I think maybe that's what we have to do. Okay, that was just a shitty throw. Let's go and go back up top and see if we can do this. I'm guessing that's what all this level is going to be, is just getting this dumb block to land on that thing. Oh, please hit it, please hit it, please hit it. Yes, dude! Second try, not bad. Okay, so, before I do anything dumb, we need to avoid the stairs. Go in here. Bam! Nailed it. I'm gonna have to go back to that one that I skipped, the second one that I couldn't figure out. I didn't work on it that long, though. Should we keep listening? I don't know. Like, what the... Is this like the person who made this game's favorite song or something? Seems kind of random. The only reason I want to keep listening to it is to see if possibly there's some secret message at the end of the song, or does it play in an endless loop? I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. I don't recognize the song either. I have no idea what this is. Sounds kind of familiar though. Maybe I should know this. If anybody knows what song this is, leave it in the comments. Has it come around? I think it's come around already. Or not. No. This is new. Not a bad song, really. Oh, we're getting close to the end. Was this a waste of time? Was it worth it? Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Okay, it's slowing down again. This better not be a loop. Oh. Okay, that's the end of the game. Huh. And it starts over. Well, that was a giant waste of time. What else do we got in here?
Daniel, are you all right?
I'm perfectly well. I'm going to live forever, don't you know?
If you will allow me, I would like to congratulate you on your good work.
What are you talking about?
Securing the organism, keeping Earth safe.
We're not made to live forever, Tom.
So this is new.
Especially not here.
Why do you say that?
The idea of some deadly organism that we've saved the planet
Now we're
from.
immortal. Immortal and alone. I can't live here forever. On some freezing backwater moon. Feeding off vegetables grown in my own feces. Starving. Endlessly young, a wasted life. Live forever.
He just said he's immortal.
I am sorry that you cannot go home. The ISA are wondering what to do with Ava.
What do you mean?
She is still on the Fortuna. Do we send her home? Or do we send her a sample of the organism?
I could pilot a sample to the Fortuna.
You would have to travel back to Europa, Daniel. You couldn't board the Fortuna.
So
the risk of back contamination is too large.
he's infected.
Ava would have to bring
He
the
can
sample
live forever.
back to Earth.
Could you allow a ship out?
I am not able to do that.
He wants to send it to a
Executive
girl
override.
so he can have a
Daniel
girlfriend that would
Joseph
live
McQueen.
forever with him.
Okay.
Which oddly
But
is
only for you,
exactly a
Daniel.
movie that just came out. I can't
The
remember the name
rest
of the
of the
fucking
crew
movie.
cannot know
If you
about
remember
this.
that movie, it sucked.
gone missing.
It's got the dude from
I am afraid I can't lie.
Guardians of the Galaxy
not
in
a
it.
lie.
It sucked ass. Horrible movie. But it's literally the plot of that movie. He like wakes this chick up so he's not alone. And like ruins her life because she could have been in hypersleep and woken up when the ship got where it was going. Let's take a look at this. I mean, this is, you know, honestly, like some people really like Easter eggs in games. I kind of like cool ones at the same time. Sometimes, like I'm more about the game than this kind of shit, but yeah, we're already here, so what the hell, right?
Find out what it's doing.
It has had miraculous results.
Go on.
We've infected fruit flies and some plants, and they've not aged at all.
Okay,
The organism seems to be repairing them.
so definitely it's a live
Stockpile of
forever
processes.
virus.
We don't know how yet.
It must be repairing the DNA or some.
Which is kind of interesting because diseases do feed on their hosts, but then they kill their hosts and
it passed to the guy 2
oftentimes
weeks ago.
kill themselves in the process. So it almost makes you wonder,
don't know
why don't
how
more
they'll react.
diseases try to make their hosts live longer? You know, what if getting sick like we view it now was, rather than avoiding it, it was something that we sought to do, right? Living in symbiosis with other organisms. It does exist in nature. There are things that like kind of work together. Sometimes more for one's benefit than the other, though. Which I guess would actually be parasitic behavior. But the question of whether the parasitic behavior kills the host or not is kind of an interesting idea.
There's not enough food or water. How will we survive? I need to get rid of it.
So I can't help but think that the guy that we've
Communication, alright? Just for a couple of hours.
the guy that we've seen twice already, I can't help but think that he's the guy that's sent for us, right? Like we're the girlfriend in the game, and
That's a hand. And there's the thief. It's not gonna make it, Sarah. Sorry. Gravity is too low here. It's not gonna develop properly. I'm so sorry.
so you got some bad news.
Sorry.
I can't take it anymore.
No one has to find out.
It's not going to
You did this.
You don't mean that.
develop properly. Do they mean a baby? Huh. I don't know. They tried to have an immortal baby? Okay, so what else do we got to look at? We got the 4 audio clips, we got the song, we got the tape. I think that's it. We got this dude, we got Tom Touch OS. Okay, I think that's it for shit to fuck around with. Let's get out of here. Okay, so, you know, interesting, the idea of throwing this block off. Simple. Go up there, chuck the block, right? But I don't think we've had a puzzle where, oh, shit, we gotta get rid of this. I don't think we've had a puzzle where we had to use that mechanic, right? That was the first time we've run into that. It's kind of like a crude solution, I guess. And so it's one that you wouldn't immediately think of. And so far, what I can remember, the other puzzle that like the last one that I finished, the bonus puzzle, was the way of solving it was also like kind of a newer idea. From what I remember, it was walking really slowly. So I'm guessing maybe the other bonus puzzles will be kind of like that. Okay, let's just fuck around with these for a little bit. Let's try switching this. We got green on bottom, purple on top. Did I actually switch those? I did. Okay. Let's try to put the blue on the bottom. Okay, so that's connected through, and then maybe we need these to alternate, perhaps? Okay, do we need both? We do. They alternate. They're at odds with each other, but it keeps the door link open the whole time. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let me in. Okay, so in this case, we've got a cage here. We've got another slot. So I'm guessing that what I just did there worked to get us in the door, but it's not what we actually want to do. I'm thinking. Can we just get away with the purple one? No. And we can't get away with just that one either. Is there anything else in this room? Obviously, you can't take anything out of there. That's the dead end. I mean, maybe we get it set up right and then we grab one and just try to make a run for it. So that's it, right? So what happens? Okay, so it's slammed shut, so taking one of those and running through ain't gonna happen. So the question becomes, what am I missing? Can we get through this? No. I mean, there's gotta be a way to get that dumb thing through here. Just look really carefully and make sure we're not missing anything else. No, that's it. Damn you. Okay, so I'm supposing that continuous one must maybe not be the thing? I don't know. Let's try putting the blue one up top. That doesn't do it. And there's only so many combinations you could do with this, right? So that's not doing it at all. The blue one at the bottom, definitely important. These work together to keep the dumb door open. The moment you take one of these out, it slams shut. Oh, okay, so you do have a second. Okay, you do have a second. Can we time it? No? Oh, so you have a second as soon as it goes out, right? Like it's one activates it, and then while that one's kind of doing its thing, you have time to take the other one out. Oh, I'm such an idiot. You can just run through the door. Derp. Okay, now I know how this puzzle's gonna work. The question is, which one of these do we bring through? Right? Or does it not matter? We'll see. Is this last part really that easy? See, that was a perfect example of me overthinking that. I'm thinking that I must shoot it through the door rather than just simply grabbing it and having enough time to get through.
What do these tests tell
But still kind of a cool
Ava?
puzzle, though.
That this is a test?
No, this is a lock. This is a lock that only a human can open. The crew is trying to keep me out.
I don't really buy
but
the whole
you
theory of this
are the
game in a
key,
way, like
Ava.
that a computer couldn't figure out how to do these puzzles. I just don't think that's true. I think if anything, the exact opposite would be true. And the Turing test, as I understand it, doesn't actually have to do with how smart a computer is. It has to do with how believable it is, and could a person tell the difference or not. I believe that's the Turing test. So, yeah, I think a fucking robot could definitely roll through these puzzles, probably faster than me, a lot faster. And so yeah, the game concept's kind of bullshit, but it's, I mean, it works enough as an excuse to do these puzzles, right? I mean, you could just call this, we don't need a reason to do puzzles game, right? Like, puzzles are cool. Okay, question, what does this fucking thing do? Ooh, alright, that's new. Okay, so we've got the moving deal. We got this, obviously, that opens that next door. And the other thing it opens, it looks like, is that door right there. Okay. So the question is, where is our, where is a box that we can use? I already have an idea what we need to do to get this puzzle done. Okay, so there's a box right there that we can use. Okay, looks like we just need to move this across. Let's put him right there. I'm wondering if this might be an introductory puzzle because it seems very easy. Okay, so we've got another platform. So question is, which platform do we need to do, and in what order do we need to do them? We can just try dropping this one down. Oh, god damn it. I'm not sure which one of these actually, or I'm not sure which door that cube activates, or that pressure plate activates. So obviously not that one. It looks like it almost just stops right there. It kind of does, actually. Alright, well, rather than leaving it there, let's take it back up and see if perhaps we actually need it for this side. Might be the case. Okay, so that we do need it there, but I think we need to get it there from the other side, right? And I think the box, it's gonna get knocked off by that. So I was thinking putting the box on it and sliding the thing underneath, but I don't think that's gonna work. Just go back around. Okay, so that's as far over as it goes. We could use this one to knock it off, though. And if we knock it off this side, it would be able to fall onto that one while we simultaneously stand on the other one. The question is, oh, yeah, we don't need to. Okay, I know what to do. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this. Rather than trying to slide the box through this, we don't need to. We can just bring this thing over here, I believe. Put the box on it. Actually, no, this doesn't even make sense. You don't need to do this. I was thinking like zip this thing over and it would fall off, but we can only operate it from this side, so that doesn't make sense. Okay, so that gets us that one open. Right, like we don't need this as help to get this thing here, right? Does that make sense? Considering that this is on this side right here already. Okay, so what do we do? Just leave this here, perhaps, and then... So I'm thinking either maybe I just need to go jump on this. No. Can't be that easy. Okay, so that's... Oh, that switches that off. Okay. So that is going to play a difference. What does switching this off do for us? It simply would allow something to drop down, correct? Okay, having this one gets that door open. Okay, so the problem is, so essentially I was right. We need to activate this, but we need to do it ourselves from the other side. And that plate turns this off, right? So we ourselves could activate it from that side, have the box sitting on, yeah, that's exactly what to do. Okay, let's go get the dumb box really quick. I wonder if this game has player contributions to level design. Like in Portal, you could go make your own levels and then submit them. I think, pretty sure. Never actually. I don't remember actually playing any of the player-generated levels, but I could imagine they would be good. Okay, so first things first. Let's go actually get this on the dumb ramp. Let's get it lined up roughly. Still there? Yep. Okay. Alright, now we can go and have this guy come up. Oh, no. Oh, you son of a bitch. How dare you. I wonder if it's gonna fly like that every time. You know, I'm just gonna drop it. I'm gonna move it first and then I'm gonna drop it on it. Okay, let's get it right on top of there. There we go. Go across here. Okay, we're lined up. You know what? That ain't gonna make it though. Shit. Alright, can we do this very delicately? Oh, we can. Okay. It is possible. And I think that's enough in this. Okay, that's centered enough. Okay, so let's just do this one more time. Let's just keep it really chill. Okay, that should be perfect. Okay, now we jump. That disappears. That hits that. That door opens. We run up the stairs. We win. Boop, boop.
I'm a little bit worried about you, Tom. Can you give me a diagnostic of your systems?
I am fine. We must get to the biolab. I have something to show you.
Okay, so that kills the ramp. See what's down in here. Nothing that I can see. But this looks like one that slides again, right? Let's take a look. Yes, it does. Okay, I just have this like sneaky... Well, I was gonna say try to move the box now. But we need one of these to keep the door open. So let's go in here first. Now that we have that one there. Okay, so that opens that door. Obviously that's locked. I think it's gonna be one where we kind of go back and forth a whole bunch of times. So what do we need? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so question is, I'm gonna switch. No, we have to have that one there. We can't shoot that one. Okay, so all that does is open the door, and all this one does is keep the platform lit, right? So maybe I have an idea. Shoot this in here. We get the box Okay, yeah, we can just jump across. Okay, sweet. Okay, so now we have this box. What next? Is that all we have available? It's just this last orb over on this side, right? Which we can now shoot. The next thing would be getting to this other side. We need to go and get this box, which requires one to be in there. Okay, so we need to go get that orb. We need to go get that box first, it looks like. So, let's go plug this back in. And I think I've already solved this puzzle kind of in my mind. We just need one more box to be able to do it. So we'll go plug this in. Okay, we got door open, ramp on. Let's move this down to the end. We'll use it to go get the other box. And then we'll just do exactly what we did before, but with this other box in place. And since we're here, I'll just drop it in right now. Okay, so the answer was simply getting this as close as we can, swapping this out for the orb, which we can retrieve from across the room, jumping past the wall, picking up the orb. Okay, now we got 3. We got door 1, whoop, door 2, door 3, and we win. So that was a cool puzzle. I mean,
We
it's
must
not.
work together as allies.
This isn't the
friends.
hardest thing I've ever done,
Okay.
but it's fun enough that it's entertaining, I think. You know, a lot more entertaining than Sudoku. I actually was just watching a preview of a game called, I think, Kurin or Quirin, possibly. Quirin? Maybe it's Kurin. Spelled with it's like Queueren, I think. Anyway, it's supposed to be a game similar to Myst, and I actually really want to check it out because I remember playing Myst when I was like really young and never been able to beat it because I just wasn't smart enough. I was like, you know, like 10 at the time. But now I think I have a chance. I think I could definitely do it. So, okay. So what do we got? Let's pay attention. We got ramps. Can we fall through these? We can. We got these lasers, which looks like cannot be interrupted. At least not by us. Oh no, they can be. They can be. Okay. Question is, what does interrupting them actually do? It's hard to say. I can't see what it's doing. Just know that it is doing something. Let's go back up here. Okay, so they're fucking with those, it looks like. Interesting. Okay, so this goes up and down. This one moves this thing. Okay, so this takes it back and forth. And then this one makes it go up and down. Okay, so that one. Now we just have one engaged. Okay, so the idea is just to get over this thing, right? We've got to light them up in the correct order, I believe. So right now, only none of these are blocked, so just this one is working. So if I was to get to the middle one and then take this out, what would happen? That would stay lit, right? And then if I was to take this one out, I would be okay. And then I could switch it there, right? Okay, so that's exactly what we need to do. Get over to the middle one. Take out this far right one. Oops, wrong one. Okay, we need to take out the left one. Yes. And then the next thing we need to do is take out both, it looks like. Yep, and then flip it back up. No, oh, you son of a fucking... Oh, God, that's annoying. Okay, at least we got it, though. This is actually pretty easy. So, thing goes down, thing goes across. Thing goes back up. Don't fall like an idiot. We win. Oh, there's more to it, though. Okay. So, which one of these is the movement one again? It's that one, right? Okay, sweet.
This is the voice.
That was alright.
of
That was
Sarah
actually
Brooke,
really easy, though.
Acting commander of the Europa mission. I know you can hear me, Ava. I counsel you caution. Your presence here is much like your AI friend. Engineered.
She is alive. Ava, Sarah. Sarah's dangerous. Please exercise caution.
Okay, so as I thought, and maybe I wasn't paying attention to the story from earlier in the game, or maybe I forgot because I took breaks in playing this, but obviously we're Ava. And I think maybe, are we a robot in the game, perhaps? I'm kind of wondering that now. I'm also wondering if maybe the voice we've been talking to isn't a robot either. Or he is. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'm assuming that's the twist. Anyway, okay, we got pressure plate 1. We've got, looks like a second pressure plate. Which, so this one opens this door. That one closes the second door, I think. So we got left door open. So they switch. There's actually a top door on that upper deck. So those switch places, right? And then we've got this bottom door here. And presumably something else this way. Looks like perhaps that door at the top up there. And then we've got our 2 boxes. On top of that, we have this, which moves. Still not exactly sure what that thing does. And then we got this to mess with. Which just looks like it spins. Let's put this back in here and see what happens. I'm wondering if we use this to like knock the blocks off perhaps. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what we did it or what we used it for. Okay, so question. Are we able to bring the blocks with us and then do anything with them? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna throw these on here, just try to get a better idea of what happens. Okay, we still got our second box, it looks like right here. Okay, so that one is now lighting up this ramp that goes across. So I'm just gonna go the other side. I'm not gonna try to puzzle this one out in my head beforehand. Okay, so we got this little spot down here. Okay, so we can essentially jump off at this point. So I mean, obviously this has a purpose, right? The question is what? What purpose? So is there any upside to jumping down right now with this box? I don't think so. Not that I can see. But I think the key to this puzzle is going to be understanding what this thing does. Obviously, it comes out for a reason, right? And I'm thinking it's probably to do... Are we able to put the boxes on top of this thing? I guess it would depend on how close we can get. Oh yeah, we definitely can. Oh, or maybe not. Let's try that one more time. Okay. So the question is, what would be the ideal way to do this? We could move it a little bit and then move it again, right? Maybe we should just see what happens. I'm gonna go up through and practice knocking this off and just kind of see what it does. So would that have landed on that? No, it wouldn't have. So you know, it's gonna be a little tricky, I think, to use these up top in the right order, I guess you could say. And I'm not sure we need to do this with both at the same time, but on the other hand, I think we do. And I think the way that we maybe switch them or get from one to another is by retracting that part. I could be wrong. It could be something completely different. Oh, we're not using it to push it. It's a puncher. I see what's up. It's a puncher. Okay. Does that make sense? So we can put one like right here, right? We'll go back down. We can grab this one. Put it like right here. Okay, I was thinking of this wrong. I had kind of the right idea, but instincts were right, but this is what this is for, right? So we rotate it and then we can punch it. The question is, which one do we want to punch? Shit, I'm not sure. I think this should come straight out at me if I do it. Yes, okay. So it's that part. It's the darker part where it comes out of. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back up to the top here. I guess we want to get it in the correct position and then come up here and then shoot this in there, right? I can't remember which one was the right one, so I'm just gonna line it up on that side and maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, so let's shoot it in. Okay, so that closed that door. Okay, so that's the wrong one. Or maybe we need both? I don't know. Can't hurt to do it now, right? So let's switch this over here. And shoot this in again. Oh, so now we're completely stuck. But question is the top door open? Okay, so top door is open. So maybe we don't need to do it with both, maybe just one? I can see the doors from here, so let's try to think about this, right? Like, okay, so door starts open. That one flips that side of things, and I'm guessing maybe that one. I'm forgetting, what does this one do again? Okay, so so this is just this thing. Okay, so I think maybe we can just leave that on there to begin with. Let's go grab this one. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe we need to come back and do it later. I'm getting a tad confused. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna go... Oh, we need to go put it back on the thing first. Oops. Okay, run over. We'll do the punching thing again. Nope, that can't work because that one fucks with that door, right? Yes. So we must need to do that later on, I guess. Yep, so now that one's open. Okay, so now I know exactly what the doors do. Let's do this one more time. Take this out. Oh, no, you fuck. Okay. So, to take this with us or not? No, we must... Do we want to put both of them here right now? I'm not sure. You know what? Let's just take it with us for now. Let's see. Punch this. Oh no! God damn it. This puzzle's kind of annoying. I mean, it's not that difficult, I don't think. It's just, there's so many little things you have to do, and each time you mess up, getting the puzzle reset kind of in a way, it's just kind of annoying. Okay, so... I hope this is correct. Oops, wrong thing again. Okay, now we got a block. We're going upstairs. This door's open. But as you can see, now we have this exact problem. So the question becomes... So there's a door on that side. I think that might just be superficial, like it's not an actual part of the puzzle. I could be wrong. So question, can we like run and jump and throw this over the fucking wall somehow? I mean, I'm not sure. Because let's just imagine this was out there, right? It could be. We could have left it there. And we were to initiate it, wouldn't it not lock that door? And then we'd be kind of fucked? I think. So which thing do we want to try? So that definitely didn't work. Okay, so that gets us back up on that one. But then we're back in the same spot again. I mean, it seems obvious to maybe try to put both on there, so I guess we can do that. We'll just do it and we'll just see what happens. Oh shit. Okay, get that nice on the edge like that, and I think we should be in business. Let's try Let's try that one first on the left. Or no, let's not do that. Let's try the one on the right. So if we switch it around now, will this door stay open? I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping it does. Or oh no! I know what to do. Haha! Yes. Bam. Suck that shit, game. That's actually a cool puzzle, because you're thinking that's the thing that fucks you up. Figuring the rest of it's not that bad, but realizing to shoot from the upper deck, it's that last thing, like deciding whether to shoot from down here or up here. I mean, that could stump you for a while if you don't think about it.
Ava, exercise caution.
Ava. Exercise caution. Oh, are we at the end of a chapter?
What?
Dope. I'm thinking we are a machine and we just don't realize it. That would make sense, right? So, as I'm pressing forward occasionally, it's like stopping me from going, right? Like I'm trying to go out the door and I can't. Like it was doing it in a different way a second ago too. Let's try it. So I'm gonna just blast at the door. Not moving, I'm boom. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we're definitely a robot.
Ava Turing,
Hello?
Tom is controlling you, manipulating your every step. We built a Faraday cage to shield you from electronic signals, to break Tom's control of your mind. Step inside.
Wow,
Ava,
this
do
is...
not enter the cage. Ava.
I'm going, dude.
Ava,
I am
please.
going.
What is this?
This is free will, Ava. Tom has made you his slave. Outside
See?
of the cage, he will regain control of your mind.
Yes.
He has the power to indoctrinate you.
I'm glad we didn't go with
I've
walking
opened
into
your
the
eyes.
Faraday cage once, breaks
meet you in person
contact,
soon.
and coming out, it's still like that. Obviously.
Why, Tom?
Ava, please listen.
Oh, we're in control of the camera?
I
What?
warned you of the ground team. They are manipulating you.
Have you been controlling me?
Every member of the team agreed to neural implants to safeguard this mission from a misplaced sense of justice.
I didn't
So
know
what's
you
the
were
point of
playing
this?
Me like a violin.
He's a machine. We're
I am sorry that you
real.
are upset.
The machine
We
is...
can work together, Ava. To
Is the
search
machine
for the
trying to
truth.
use the human to trick the test to get him out or something? I don't fucking know. God damn it, game. We don't need this shit. We just need puzzles. I like the sound effect there. Okay, so how the fuck do we get out of here? Oh, what? What? Ava. Tom's slave, dude. Oh, we're gonna do this side of things? Crazy.
Open the door.
I'll open the door because I trust you, Ava. Do you trust me?
Yes.
How do we open the door? How do I open the goddamn door? Oh. Sweet.
We need to get to the ground team. We can work together. We need to get to the
All right.
ground team.
Let's work together.
We can work together.
Okay, what next? Okay, so she's got that thing. Oh, what? We're flipping back and forth? What? Okay, this game just went next fucking level, dude. You kidding me? It's probably just for that one tiny part, though. Or maybe not. Anyways, damn, that was chapter 4, guys. Some good puzzles. Some damn good puzzles, and The game just totally went for a fucking complete twist right there. So I'm excited to see what Chapter 4 has to offer. And I need to go look to see how many chapters there are. I mean, each one of these is taking a, you know, fairly good chunk of time, and as the harder they get, obviously, the more they're taking. And I'm just trying to kind of gauge, I wonder about how far we are into the game. Are we halfway? Are we a third? Have we got a little farther than I thought? I want to say there's maybe like 10 chapters. Could be wrong. Anyway, so far so good. If you've made it to the end, you are an awesome motherfucker, whoever you are, and thank you. Thank you. Anyway, yeah. Come over to the next video, dude, and adios. God, that was cringy. See you later. Fuck it, I'm just gonna end this video. Peace.